Good morning. Let me know if you can hear me and see the screen. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hank Day, what's up? Chase, what's going on? Stock the trade. Tobias, what's up? Adrian, what's up? Aaron, how's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Happy Monday. Let's get a good start to the week here going. Let me just push this tweet out here real quick. Look at what am I looking at this morning? What do you? Yeah, we'll take a look at things in a second here. All right. All right, bunch of news and things going on here, but let's take a look at the SPY gap. Of course, I mean they made things look super weak Friday morning, or sorry, Friday afternoon at the close, and now we've retraced more or less all of that shit. Um, take a look at oil. So oil's looking pretty good. Um, so you're getting gaps on a lot of the oil names here. Let's take a look at Meta. Meta's was super weak Friday, and they're already bouncing this thing back a little bit. Want to take a look at these banks too? Banks had a complete retrace on the weakness from Friday, and now they're already kind of bouncing back. So we're seeing a lot of that whipsaw activity, and we're seeing them widen out the ranges too. So to even screw people mentally even more, right? And they're using the pre-market really to push some of that sentiment here. So we could retrace all this and go back down. We could go back up to 435, 436, and then go back down. But if you notice too, like a lot of the gap ups and gap downs, they don't really follow what the SPY is doing, at least not how normally it would. So if we take a look at even the Google and the Amazon, the Google looked like it was going to break out the other day, and then they faded that back there as well. Interesting things to look at is the Lululemon. And then let's take a look at the news on this thing. Lululemon here, they're going to put it in the S&P to replace the Activision. So, by the way, I didn't know this company was valued at $50 billion. Wild, wild, fucking yoga pants here. You know what I'm saying? Valued at $50 billion. That shit's kind of crazy. So stocks up what 20, 30 fucking points right here. One of the best ideas we have here at the trade space where we do our morning game plans. The whole office kind of gets together and does these game plans. Somebody's kicking around the idea of if it holds the gap, maybe you can shoot this one higher. So that's a pretty decent idea. And then if we take a look at the options, well, we'll see when they open up. Um, you know, maybe we'll catch some, maybe we'll catch some good shit. Thomas is saying that Friday night IG story was, which one was that? Which one was that? Oh, that's what y'all are talking about. I don't know. Somebody tossed me that picture. I was like, fuck. I was like, whoops. And then I just posted it. I think I was wasted anyway, so I probably just posted it. Okay, back here to news here. That's our Lululemon. We got to talk about the NVO and the Eli Lilly. All right, we got to talk about this stuff. So everybody's been talking about these things because these are the weight loss pills that this is where all the hype is. Like if you want hype stocks, it's this NVO and it's the Eli Lilly, right? Eli Lilly has a competing weight loss pill that's also in heavy demand and all this kind of stuff. By the way, Eli Lilly, if you look at the chart, tops out at 630, right, and then kind of came back. This thing's You know, would I short this thing? Absolutely not. However, it's kind of interesting here. So if we go back to this news here, 3-year sales growth rate, all this stuff is just kind of where is relentless inflows send shares soaring. Well, let me take a look at this one. And then again, if we look at the Eli Lilly one, detailed results excluding type 2 diabetes, met both primary blah 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 blah. Here we go. Tirzepatide was approved as Mounjaro by the FT. This is the Mounjaro is the glucose dependent insulin tropic polypeptide. Yeah, okay. But people are using it for weight loss. Can you imagine if they come and find out that this shit is going to just fuck you up completely? After 12 weeks, 579 participants achieved at least 5% body weight reduction and were randomized in a 1-1 ratio to receive tirzepatide or placebo. Co-primary objectives for the study were to demonstrate that tirzepatide is superior in percent change in body weight and percentage of participants achieving 5% body weight reduction from randomization at 72 weeks compared to placebo. 12-week intensive lifestyle intervention. You give them the pill and you introduce an intensive lifestyle intervention. Get the fuck out of here, man. Of course they got 5% reduction in body fat, man. Honestly, I think these things are short. I think it's all a short and it's all a fucking joke. However, right? What are you gonna do? You're gonna jump in front of this thing like fucking Dimitri and frozen and orange juice futures? My bad, Dimitri. I had to do it. I saw your name pop in there. I just had to fucking do it. This shit's still going up. This fucking orange juice is still going up. Wow. Wow. Looks like Wall Street Jesus is in the house. How you doing, man?
What's up, brother? Let's put volume higher. Okay.
Good morning.
Lower this shit.
Anyway, so yeah, back to orange juice here. I can't believe these things. So now you got me watching this orange juice chart like fucking crazy, man.
Is he still short that orange juice?
I don't know. Dimitri, you still short? Anyway, so back to news here. That Eli Lilly. We were talking about Eli Lilly and the Tirzepatide drug, and the Novo the weight loss shit.
Yeah.
So we were talking a little bit about that, but let me kick it over to Jesus here for the morning for some noteworthy activity, man. What you looking at this morning, bro?
Yeah, nothing really new to speak of. We got a very similar setup to what we were discussing last week. I think flows lean to the bullish side, so try to have a bullish bias, especially off any pullbacks and shit like that. The VIX, got to keep an eye on the VIX. You got monthly expiration this week, VIX expiration. So if they let some air out of this VIX, rally could extend. But that's where you get confirmation from the VIX. So that's, I think, the more important thing to keep an eye on here.
Yeah. Dimitri's saying, yeah, but he sold some puts. He sold some puts against it. Um,
Uh,
you
so
know, and
he
this
hedged it a
also,
bit.
yeah, this all lends itself to the SBF thesis, right? And he's like, but babe, I think you should put a hedge on. And then they lost, and then they supposedly lost $8 billion. It's now just a battle between the two of them.
Unreal.
If one of the boys here would change the fucking screens here, are y'all producing here or am I? And then anytime you hear me saying one of the boys, you know who I'm. Oh, there they go. Good morning. Good morning. Um, let's see. For the where was I at? Yeah, for the weight loss pills. So we've been talking a little bit about that there this morning, and then the FTX is just literally a fight between both of them. I don't know what the latest is on that on the trial and all that kind of stuff. I think it's a stall here over the weekend here, but
Yeah, haven't really been following it. What these weight loss drug stocks? What are you looking to do with these things?
I don't know. We've been talking about how, I mean, I personally think it's all fucking bullshit here because they're talking about the data here that they're coming in from all these trials and things like that, and
Right.
it looks like bullshit to me. But what do I know, right? So this is where the hype is, and as long as there's hype, things go up. Things go
Yeah.
up.
I mean, it's
So
going to be interesting how it shakes out because there's been a lot of damage,
yeah,
a lot of different places of that shit.
yeah. So to step in front of it is probably not a great idea. I mean, it's like me stepping in front of the fucking Nvidia short. Every time I try to short this Nvidia, it fucking backfires on me. By the way, Nvidia
Yeah.
is down a little bit off the open here because of some fucking news out of China. I read some other article too that's saying China's economy is completely collapsed and all that. But if it was, we'd be down too. So I don't believe any of that shit either.
Well,
Um,
it's in bad shape, but they're starting to pump in some stimulus over there. So, yeah,
ah,
good
okay.
bad news is good news type shit, I guess.
Okay, and then the one other thing I wanted to throw out this morning was I saw an article about the customers from Schwab and
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
what's going on with it here. Let me see if I can pull
Yeah,
it
they
up.
had earnings today, right? It was a mess.
They did have earnings today, so check this out. Schwab reveals its plan for Thinkorswim and what it means for you. And I know this is an issue that I mean, our own Jesus here is having these fucking problems. So,
Yeah,
um,
with a few accounts, not all of them. One of them went over smooth. But go ahead, finish what you were reading there.
so Schwabi here on Monday said it plans to meld Ameritrade and Thinkorswim capabilities with its own new platform called Schwab Trading, powered by Ameritrade. This move puts Thinkorswim in the hands of all Schwab clients for the first time. I wonder what they're paying for this. For what are they actually paying for this? Anyways, the fact that Schwab is keeping TOS core capability comes as a relief to former TD Ameritrade customers, obviously. Um, what's staying? Schwab says its new platform will retain the key pieces of TOS desktop, mobile, and web. Broker acknowledges the role of trading in its business. Trading accounted for a fifth of Schwab's revenue in the past 2 years. Average new assets of traders is 6.5 times higher than other households. To hold on to these traders, the new platform is also keeping TOS programming language, advanced charting, paper trading simulator, and chat rooms. Meanwhile,
So it's going
some
to
of the
be a whole
tools,
new platform, is what
yeah,
they're doing.
yeah, some of the tools make their way into Schwab's platforms, such as Snap Tickets. So there's going to be an integration here.
Yeah.
It's going to be an integration. It looks like. Um, And I would imagine if you go on YouTube, like people are taking this opportunity to freaking make videos of this stuff, right? So Schwab TOS integration. I would imagine there's videos being done where people have thousands of fucking views to show people what to do here. Yeah,
Yeah,
see?
what they need to do and all, right?
Yeah. So I don't know, guys. I don't use any of this shit, nor would I. I think
Yeah. Have you ever used Thinkorswim? You never
I
used it?
I just keep it up because people at the office always use it, but I never used it. I
Oh,
never
you
used
never
it.
used it?
I never used it. But they did have that one feature where you could look back. You could look back at any day and then get the tape. You know,
Right, right, right. Yeah, a lot of people like
I,
that. A
I
lot of
don't know
traders
if
like
they
that.
still I don't know if they still have it, but
Yeah, I started using it when I was trading from home more. You know, obviously, because when I was at a firm, I traded through their clearinghouse primarily, just because it was easier that way. Um, but
hmm,
I'm still wet behind the ears when it comes to that shit.
indeed, indeed, indeed. Moving on here, let's take a look at some of the some small cap names, guys. What
Oh yeah, let me post that thing. It usually gives a good breakdown. Hold on, let me get it. What
is
is it?
ALDX? This is a therapeutic company here. OMER. You got that sassy. That was a huge pop on Friday. This was a $8 stock. Now it's trading $4. So this was another one. You got
Whatever happened to that biotech name that you had played?
guys. What was the name of that shit that I was trading? I don't even remember that shit.
TPST, some shit,
TPS, TP, TPTS,
something like that, right?
TSPT, TSP, TSTP. I don't even know
Wow,
what
how come
this.
this doesn't show that well?
Oh,
Hold on.
TPST. Here it is. Yeah, it's dead.
TPST,
It's
that's it.
dead. Trading $4. Trading $4. Not doing
$4.
anything.
So we got stuck there for a little bit here now.
I got
Four
stuck
bucks.
there. Somebody's
Yeah, so here's some of the top gainers pre-market and stocks that are getting shafted.
let's take a look at that.
Do you recognize any names here?
Pfft, it's all trash. Yeah,
Yeah,
everybody's.
mostly small cap. It's all percentage move. That's why.
Yep. AMAM. Somebody's talking about that AMAM here this morning.
Yeah.
AMAM. That AMBRX. This is actually a stock that's. It's actually $16. It went to 20 here this morning. This could be
AMAM. That sounds familiar, AMAM. Let me see.
this could be interesting.
Oh, it's a
Uh,
biotech.
but yeah, go back to your chart there real quick, Wall Street Jesus, so I can check out some of these other names.
I didn't move it.
Yeah, no, we got it. We got it up on the
Oh,
screen here. EXTO. Man, how early do the small? I mean, I know most of the good small cap guys that I meet. They're up. They're up at 4 in the morning, bro.
when do they start trading?
At 4 in the morning.
7:30.
4 in the
8.
morning. 4 in the morning.
What?
4 in the morning.
The small caps open at 4 in the morning.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
What?
yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Wow.
Because that's where they're able to get most of the size, I guess, that they need. And sometimes like shit happens at that time.
Oh shit! I thought they were open like 8 o'clock or seven
Yeah,
thirty, 8 o'clock.
shit happens at that time. Let's take a look at some crypto prices this morning. So we look at BTC. There's moving BTC overnight. So we went back to 28. We went back to 28, and that's a really a decent pop there on the BTC. But again, BTC widening out the ranges just like SPY is. Does it mean we're going straight to 30,000? Probably not. And if we come back to the BTC names, which would be our MSTR, which would be our Mara, which would be our Riot, these things are trading up this morning. So maybe these are a decent scalp here this morning as well. Yo, Ben, if you take a look at those crypto names, they're also moving too. I don't know if you want to mess with any of this stuff. I personally am going to put Lululemon on the radar, watch some banks, and then just trade SPY. I think with SPY with the range that it is now, you could sit in the pocket here and catch a decent move on SPY SPX, which is what our
Yeah.
boy Silvers does all fucking day.
The
And
looks like the Nasdaq is lagging a bit early on, right?
I saw that too. I saw that too. Jesus, you want to change the screen back to
Oh,
whatever the fuck it was
no,
before? So, what Jesus is saying is that some of the Q names here are just not, you're not really seeing any gaps, right? So if you look at this Amazon, meh. If you look at this Apple, Apple's actually down from iPhone sales. It's actually down 2 points here.
yeah, you can see
Oh,
the Nasdaq's only up 50 this morning. Looks like some
oh,
rotation into the Dow.
oh. Just a decent gap down here on the Apple. So maybe you can scalp this. Maybe you go for a scalp here on this thing. No, I don't know. I don't know. Up to you guys. Oh, Ron Cheryl is in Las Vegas right now. Yo, check out this video, y'all. Y'all
What
gotta
was
check this.
fear?
Y'all gotta check this video out. Hold on. How do I get it to play on? I think I can put it up here. Oh yeah. Shit.
I saw somebody had posted a couple of weeks ago the U2 concert was pretty sick.
That's where he's at, bro. That's where he's at. I'm trying
Yeah,
to
yeah,
show it.
he told me. I know. I didn't realize he was going there today.
I didn't know that either. Guys, let me know if you can. Nah, you can't see all of this. Okay, let's try this. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Boom. So this is where Homeboy's at the Sphere. So Ron Ronchero's over there at the Sphere.
The Sphere.
And
Caught
he
a
was.
little action. I think it was Friday, right? But it looks like some rolling was there. I think I remember seeing too.
Yo, check that shit out. Wow. That shit looks fire. The fucking Sphere, bro. I'm about to be in Vegas, man. Fuck it. I'm gonna book some shit for the Sphere.
Sphere.
I'm gonna go check the Sphere out, man.
Yeah,
Fucking
it did look
debauchery.
pretty sick. All right, we're open here, right? Yep. Away we go.
We are open, guys. Take a look at the Lululemon off the open, and probably just watch the SPY.
Results. They're introducing their Schwab Trading powered by Ameritrade.
There it is.
For retail trading experience.
So wait a second. It's a new platform? No, right?
It's the same shit, but they're just kind of relaunching it, man.
Oh, okay. I gotta
Allow
check
me.
this out now. I gotta see what the hell.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Lucci. All right, let's check the options on this Lulu. If we look at the 410s, we see that we're trading $7. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, Ben, that Lululemon is moving. Too wide. I don't think you can mess with it.
So this is the Bitcoin news. They got an ETF approved, huh?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
That's what they're getting all excited about.
$434. Tesla here getting a nice pop. Take a look at the Tesla. These pullbacks on the Lulu. Maybe I might buy some stock. Yeah. Did you see the ETF? Yeah, some ETF came out. Are you selling options on that? Are you still holding it long though?
Look at freaking Lulu. What was the news today in Lulu?
It got added to the fucking S&P, bro.
Oh shit!
Activision came out. Lulu came in.
Wow.
Somebody's bringing up the Microsoft again. Range bound though. Range bound. Range bound. Alrighty. Keep an eye on the BTCs. Moving, man. 29.4. 29.4. I bet these BTC stocks are moving here too. The MSTR is nice. But a lot of people fishing on that short.
Yeah, you got Riot up a block book and change. Mara. Yep. That's up a buck.
Yep. Let's check in with that Apple. kind of coming back here.
Charles Schwab also announcing or
Schwab.
hosting a fall update. They are saying they expect fiscal year revenue to be down about 8 to 9%.
Oh, so that's a fucking guidance thing on Schwab.
Was it down a little bit today, right?
Yeah, nothing much. Let's check back in with those defense stocks, GD, RTX, and all that kind of stuff. These things are up this morning. They are up this morning, LMT and shit like that. Fucking Lulu, man. Fucking Lulu. Let me go ahead and get some calls lined up for SPY here. See if I can get a scalp off. 435s are going for fucking 85 cents. No positions yet here for me. I'm waiting for some flow to come in. Yeah. Dude, at $8 here. $8 on the. I'm looking at the 410 calls. You could have got them for $6 now. But again, the spread is crazy, bro. I'd rather trade the stock. I'd rather trade the stock. All right, SPY here going higher.
Yeah, VIX, new morning lows. Here's some of the active lines off the open. Mara, some of these Bitcoin names active. Some more VIX selling coming in. Where's the VIX now? 18? It didn't break 18 yet. No, it's right at 18, actually.
All right, there's your dip on Lulu. Ben, let me know what you're doing with this thing. So what's your target? Oh, man. Natalia, where did the secondary open up at?
Schwab and their update saying they expect for 2024 expense growth to be flat to slightly negative. More color here from their fall business update presentation. This comes after the earnings report.
I mean, I want to buy SPY, but why the fuck?
Jesus, what is that? MSTR October 350s, Luch.
MSTR October 350s. I mean, the move already happened.
Yeah.
You can't. Now you can't fuck with this thing. In reality, I would short BTC here, but I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it.
Maybe it is a short getting squeezed head, protecting his ass.
Yeah, the oil here pulled back. Let's take a look at gold. Small pullback here in gold. Those things were trading real aggressive on Friday.
Yeah, that's something to keep an eye on. Maybe gold today, or maybe the end of the week anyway. Not yet.
Let's take a look at that Apple again. Apple, look at Apple. 178 here, almost retracing the whole fucking thing. No surprise.
Bank of America seeing some. Oh, they have earnings. Seeing some put action.
Well, when do the earnings come out for Bank of America?
I think it's today or tomorrow. Tomorrow before the open.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Let's take a look at that Google. Google here already tracing back some of Friday's activity. Meta was one of the more weaker ones, already back up to 318. You know, if you guys still like the swing on that, take a look at Tesla too. Tesla already eating back up some of the Friday action. Let's take a look at AMD 106, still holding. Honestly, if you like the long swing and you think Friday was just bullshit, you come in here and you swing all these because this is where you're getting your prices. This is where you're getting your prices. You know? Luciano's telling me to look at LMT. What do you want me to do on this thing? Man.
Snap. Snap has been catching a little action, starting to move.
Yo.
Yo.
Yiggity. Yo, can we? Is that on the Momo scanner?
What?
Snap.
No, nothing's on the Momo scanner yet this morning that I see. I don't think so.
Well,
Oh,
Snap.
Bank of America puts. That's Bank of America puts. I have to refresh this again. I left it up there. I keep forgetting it.
I mean, I like the idea of shooting for this Snap. Let me put it on the radar. I'm gonna put Snap on the radar and just have it up. And then I'll put. I gotta keep that Lulu up on the radar there too. Ben, you still holding? Which options you got? Yeah, take a look at this Snapchat. I'm gonna pull up these 9.5 options, and then on Lulu, I want to be long stock. Let me buy stock on Lulu. All right, I'm gonna buy 100 share stock Lulu. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get a lotto ticket SPY short. That's what I'm gonna do.
Huh?
Lotto ticket SPY short. I'm gonna buy the 434 puts. And I'm just going to get a 10 lot and I'm going to sit on those. And if it starts looking good and interesting, I'm going to lean into that fucking line. I'll lean into that shit. All right.
You got a BHC seeing some squeeze interest. November 9 calls. That's a health medical name, biotech name.
Yeah, because of BTC, bro. BTC, where's BTC trading? Let's see where BTC is trading. BTC is now under 29. It hit about 29.
Fake news? DJT saying it's fake news? What do you mean fake news? What's fake news? The ETF news? Is there anything not fake about crypto, for Christ's sake, ever?
I mean, why don't we spend a day teaching you how to buy crypto?
No.
Why don't we do that?
I don't have the brain capacity for that right now.
I don't think you give yourself enough credit, bro.
No. I'm telling you. I give myself tons of credit. Too much. More than I deserve.
You see, guys, that's a sign of a true degenerate. You know what I'm saying?
Degenerate? I'm trying to refrain from degenerate.
But let me finish. Right?
Oh.
A sign of a true degenerate, right? People like you and me. We accept our degeneracy. And we're very humble about,
yeah, of course.
You know what I mean? About putting it out there like that. And the fact that we don't trust ourselves because we've been such degenerates here.
Yeah. That's why every time you hear people talk with that conviction and uber confidence, they're so full of shit, They're so full of shit. Anybody in this game is the total opposite, exactly like you just explained.
Right. Anybody in this game for real.
Yeah.
I agree. Guys, I added to my SPY put position. And again, I'm only shooting very small here. Shooting very small. The Snapchat. Okay, let's take a look. Let's reconsider this Snapchat here.
Well, let's see what action's over there. There's not a whole lot of. It looks like some put selling.
Okay.
Out of the money puts, and then call wise, I posted the lines. You don't have a ton of action. What's the 10.27 $13 calls, cheap 9.5s, weekly 9.5s, seeing a little play. Nothing crazy though. But there's some puts hitting bid there.
Seeing some reporting here coming out of Washington, D.C. Jake Sherman reporting that Jim Jordan is going to get the endorsement of Mike Rogers, who had been very skeptical of Jordan in the past. This is ahead of the meeting tonight on the transition, looking for a House Speaker.
They're still trying to figure that shit out, huh?
My boy Keith in the chat room is telling me to take a look at the Cisco. So let's take a look at the Cisco. Oh, gap fill situation on the Cisco. Jesus, do me a favor. If you see any action on that Cisco, let me know.
Okay. Yeah, sometimes that name catches action, Cisco,
Let me know.
especially around earnings.
Snapchat hit highs and then fell back. I bought my 50 lot on the SPY puts, and that worked out pretty well. I'm going to cover half. Cover half there. So that was a decent trade. We made $1,000 on that. Okay. SPY gap is about 2.5 points. So we really could do some more of that. I'm going to add to Snapchat. I would not follow me on Snapchat. Don't follow me.
Disclaimer: don't follow me.
Disclaimer. Yeah, is saying Schwab's up 3%. No fucking way.
Yeah, I circled red to green. It's up 3% now.
Oh, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
They were
that's-
they were expecting bombs to go off.
This is a big deal. This
Let's
is a
see
big
what-
deal. Ben, check out Schwab.
Let's see what action we got there so far. Volume wise, I'm sure you have some volume. October 53 calls have a little bit of volume.
Fucking Yaya, man. How come you didn't? Where the fuck?
Yaya's got 3 eyeballs. We only have 2.
Damn.
You know,
Guys, you guys got to look at this Schwab. Remember how many shorts are stuck in this Schwab too?
yeah, they were expecting a travesty this quarter, and I guess it wasn't that bad.
This could change a lot of things for some banks here. I mean, if you get that kind of buying on fucking Schwab, Schwabby, it.
Meanwhile, flow early on abysmal, both sides. Even not even put sweepers being aggressive here. Sluggish open. ENPH, a little bull flow.
Shit. I'm not buying that fucking thing. You can't get me to buy that thing. Let's take a look at this.
For the volatility in Bitcoin and those press reports on a BlackRock ETF, we're seeing some Twitter reports saying that BlackRock
News is
has
fake.
said that news is false and their
It's
application
fake.
is still
She
under
did
Diego.
right.
circulation.
Fake news.
They're saying on Twitter that whole news of the
The
BT.
put calls into the
That shit is
SEC
fake.
and emails trying to get confirmation of the story.
Crypto. What are we going to do with you, crypto? What are we going to do with you, crypto?
What a joke. What a fucking joke. What a fucking joke.
It's unbelievable. They do anything for that ETF news, right? It's unreal.
What a fucking joke.
It really is nuts.
No, but this makes me want to open up my fucking KuCoin right now and sling some contracts.
KuCoin?
KuCoin. Oh, you don't know what that is, do you?
No, I do not.
You don't know what that is?
I have no clue what that is.
Ladies and gentlemen, Wall Street Jesus has no idea what fucking KuCoin is. KuCoin is a Bitcoin exchange that you can use to trade various coins, just like a Coinbase and all.
Oh, so like all right. How come I never heard of it though? Small?
No, because you're a herb. You know.
No, okay. That's a good answer.
That's it. That's really it. Guys, I'm going to continue to accumulate a position in Snapchat. Do not follow me, because it's not going to end well for you. All right, SPY here ticking back up. Remember, I already sold half of that. What else we got here?
U.S. Steel, a little short-term bet, small. That's X, by the way.
You know, those material names have been trading really well. So if you take a look at charts on those names, they've been holding up and trading up really well.
And X is a takeover target.
Mm-hmm.
That's been the news there. That's why that thing's been so strong.
Actually, so that's why. The rest of it hasn't been strong. MT and all these other material names, oh, they haven't been strong. Let me go back to this Lulu here. This thing's dead. Ben, what did you do with your Lulu? Yep, I agree. Natalia, vite. It's like off the open. They give you that. They make you want to buy it. And then the rest of the day is just kind of.
Yeah. Devon Energy, guys, some lottos. There's been chatter around that name as the next energy name potentially to be bought, DVN. A lot of guys in the room were playing it late last week. Had some nice Momo.
Salud.
You got what they pay 18 cents for that sweep. October out of the money, 52 calls. DVN.
Junior is saying that it's blocked for Americans. KuCoin is not blocked for Americans. It's blocked for.
See, you're trying to get me into some illegal shit too while you're at it.
Oh yeah, what are we? We're not talking about fucking bootlegging here, man.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys. Crypto, anything affiliated with crypto, I'll have the feds banging down my door inside a week.
Yeah, feds haven't banged down anybody's fucking door. They still can't even get Logan Paul to pay people back on that NFT that he fucking smoked everybody out on. Taylor Hutchinson is thrown out a headline here. Taylor Swift, the Eras Tour sets records, becoming the biggest ever IMAX opening for a film by a musical artist. I mean, if you take a look at AMC, it dropped out a lot from Friday. Yeah, Brahman, I got the KYC on my shit. Oh, so you're saying your shit is not allowed? Damn. No love.
Damn.
No love. Guys, I'm going to add back to SPY puts. So what I got going on here is Lulu long.
Lulu, skip to my Lou.
Snap long and SPY short. That's what I got going on here. Oh,
you know what? I think you have the right idea, it looks like, with kind of pairing shit off of it.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to, you always got to be hedged, man. Like SBF told his girlfriend, man, like, listen, baby, Bitcoin is selling. I think you should put a hedge on.
Wait, she told him that, or he told her
he
that?
told her that. Supposedly,
her story.
His story is he told her to put a hedge on. She never did, and that's why they lost everything. Her story is he was the one that was telling me to do everything,
right?
And she never really addressed the hell.
Wow, they turned those two against each other so quick, huh? Wow, unbelievable.
Ask Chrissy trades in the Steamroom here saying Semi's weak. He covered some SMCI. I see the SMCI. If you take a look at this one together. By the way, I added more shares on the Lulu. SMCI, yeah, a little bit of fade, but again, how much action you really gonna get here, man? How much action you really gonna get here? I don't see that much.
VST, that's a utility, energy/utility name, was a really, really hot name. A ton of call sweeper buying. Has been in breather mode because the utility names have been shaky of late. You got some November buying here. Victor, Sam, Tom. They report on November 3rd.
I bought the book, by the way, the FTX book. Supposedly in the book, CoffeeZilla came out with a whole thing on it, and supposedly he defends SBF the whole time in the fucking book instead of actually reporting on what really happened. So CoffeeZilla already.
I was going to say too that should be an interesting book. But what you're saying, he went out of his way to defend them?
Supposedly. I haven't read the shit yet. I'm about to read it. Guys, I don't have shit. I'm about to start writing, but if I start writing now, it's not gonna be the right move. Be patient, wait. SPY's gonna make a fucking huge move. We got wide ranges, just be patient. That's all we gotta do. Let's be patient. All right, let's pull up that Lulu again. 409 on that Lulu. We got 400 shares going on that Lulu. I kind of want to buy some more. Now we're kind of proven here, so let's go for this, right? Bought 600 shares more on the Lulu. So I got 1,000 shares going on the Lulu. Again, Don't follow me. Yeah, I was talking about some rotation into IWM. Whatever. Ben, check out the Lulu. I'm long 1,000 shares. Where do you want me to get out? I'll do it for you. See if we can hold 410. All right, let's see if we can hold 410, guys. On the Lulu. Let me cover half of my SPY puts. My Snapchat trade is not doing good at all. Tesla here is fading. Take a look at the Tesla.
Lulu, December
Ooh,
in
talk
the
to me.
money calls here. Lulu.
Talk to me, but
December
it's December.
390s. They pay $37.
$37?
$1 million sweep on a 200 lot.
On a fucking 200 lot. Somebody's talking about that BA 183 and change, already back to lows of the other day. God
Yo,
damn.
so did you see? I was talking about it yesterday. Larry McDonald's tweet on what's going on with BA.
No. What?
Supposedly their debt comes due next year, and they got to refinance at these higher interest rates, and it's going to be a debacle. So that's what's behind this stock. Can't catch a bid.
Fuck.
Their debt it gets refinanced because the rise in rates, it kills them.
Fuck. See, that's a narrative I would have never fucking known.
Yeah, me too. That's what I'm saying, right?
I've
You
never
really got to
known that
pay
shit.
attention to figure that part out. I didn't even realize, I guess, that business, though. I didn't realize how much debt they actually had.
I didn't realize it at all. Guys, this Snapchat is a non-starter. Do not trade this thing. I'm going to dump. I'm going to take the loss here. Took the loss there on the Snapchat.
Meta, little protection, October 310s
Meta.
in a sweep. PLTR, looks like they're buying a little into this dip. Let's see what they got going on there.
They just flushed this fucking Snapchat out. Long, short?
17s.
Yeah, I mean, some of the guys in the room are long some semis, but, you know, how much are you going to get out of this, bro?
Looks like call selling as well, though, in PLTR.
There goes a program down. I still have a 25 lot of the SPY puts. Meh. Nikki here's got a bunch of trades. Nice. Thanks for the update. Somebody's talking about these treasuries here. Treasuries here don't look too hot. They definitely don't look too hot. So far, I got nothing. I mean, if I were to trade SPY right now, I'd sell the calls. I'd sell both sides, actually. The problem is you don't want to do that too early, because if we get a 20-handle move somewhere, you know, everybody gets hurt. As far as small cap world, let's take a look at this ALDX. That's what everybody's kind of talking about. Halted here. It's not an easy one to trade. I wouldn't try to mess with this that much. Midlife crisis, talking about the Amazon. Amazon's strong. Stronger. Take a look at the Tesla here. Tesla kind of, oh no, not the Tesla. NVIDIA.
You got some continuation, guys, in that FTNT. That was the only name I played on Friday, Luch, the whole day, while you were abusing me. They finally came in to aggressively have one name at like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. What was it, 2:30 in the afternoon? That's how disgusting the action's been. But anyway, FTNT, little continuation there. October, they were buying Friday. Moved like 45 cents off the action Friday. Devin, some more lottos. Anybody still holding on to Devin roll the dice there?
No,
for a
but
buyout?
that looks good.
Yeah, I mean, they got to have cushion now. This thing's up 1, 2. I think C-Train bought it early last week. So they got to have some nice cushion.
Guys, I'm going to add back to my SPY put position. I got a 50 lot again. So all I got now are SPY puts and Lulu longo. If SPY can't dump, Lulu's going to keep going up.
Tesla, some small put action. They report this week, by the way. Tesla. When is that? The 18th. Today, so Wednesday? 16, 17? Yeah, Wednesday. VIX has found a low this morning. I'll post a chart.
$410 on that Lulu.
Yeah, Lulu, one of the better looking sweeps this morning. $1 million sweep, deep in the money. December's into strength.
Let's check back in with the Schwab. Schwab here is holding. Maybe you could go for a dip buy here. Maybe. I wouldn't get too cocky on it. Let's go back to our main screen here. Let's take a look at the Lulu here. Lulu here, 411. 411.
Lulu, stick to my Lulu.
Let's take a look at those options that we had. I think they were the 410s. 410s are now going for $8 bid. Ben, give me a target. Yep. Should we start selling this? What do you want me to do, guys? What do you want me to do? I got rid of my SPY puts here, guys.
And Send up partnering to launch online payments for education providers.
Online payments.
Remember Victor Echo India.
NVIDIA, nice comeback. That Amazon is probably a stronger one. You know, see, these things look fine though, guys. This shit looks fine. Where's that Snapchat? You do all that. You can't even move higher. Snapchat is going to 0, guys. Snapchat's going to 0. Boeing's going to 180 without me. It's going there without me. I might as well just wave goodbye.
Here's an update on the active lines, first half hour.
Active lines, first half hour. Let's see what you got here. So he snaps up there on that list, but it's on the put side. $6 puts.
No, those are the ones they're selling, isn't it? Those are the ones they're selling.
Interesting.
They're taking in pennies there, I think.
Yeah. I wonder when the earnings are for that one.
Earnings are coming up.
OSTK JAT Capital Management disclosing a stake in a 13D filing of 9.1%.
You got a bullish spec bet in Kohl's KSS. That thing is a disaster. Maybe they're hedging a short more than likely. Definitely overdue for a bounce. That's for sure.
Whoops. Guys, as you can see, all I got so far is the long on Lulu, and then a little bit of short on SPY. What do y'all got? Okay, Dimitri here is going for his IV trade on the Lulu here. Sold the 420s. What line did you swear on the weeklies here did you sell?
Russian press
Or
reporting
did
that
you
they
give
do
it
not
some
expect
time?
any new oil and gas deals to be signed during the upcoming visit from President Putin to China.
Let's take a look at, just take a walk through the club here. MasterCard, Visa. These things
Secretary of
look
State
just
Blinken
fine.
indicating that he did talk with Netanyahu about coordination between the U.S. and the UN.
This is JPM, Wells Fargo. Let's take a look at XOM, dead, oil here, burning dead, gold, silver, blah. Spotify, blah, CVNA, blah, APRN. That's Apron. Snapchat, blah. Ends, blah. Lulu holding 410 here so far. See if we can get another push. So far, SPY here can't really do much. It's not a short, though. It ain't a short. Right, but it's too early in the day to just say that's it for the rest of the day. You know what I mean? It's too early. Considering these ranges? Damn, I don't have my
You
watch.
got credit, not really doing anything, just laying around. The VIX, a little off the lows, nothing going on.
I'm going to add to SPY puts real small.
TPST, that's that stock, Luch. I got a volume alert from somewhere.
TPST, did you really?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked at it, but it came across.
Shit. I mean, it's going higher a little bit, but it's a piece of shit.
A little QQQ protection.
Comments from Ford Executive Chairman Bill Ford saying on the UAW strike, we are at a crossroads.
Speaking of which, you know what I haven't looked at all is this fucking Netflix. Not even once did I look at this thing today.
Oh, yeah, what's that?
No,
That's because Ronchero's not here. Otherwise, you'd be staring at her right now.
Right. Interesting how that works.
TTD caught some put action last week, and you got some more put buying here. When did they report? I remember we looked at it last week.
Going 182.85, man. This thing is such a piece of shit. Such a piece of
Post
shit.
the active lines overall again, you mean? Hold on.
Yeah, somebody just called out this OSTK. I think it's got some news on it here. Popped about a point here on the OSTK. I mean, this thing is
I just posted the news. Somebody took a position in it.
Oh, on OSTK.
Yeah.
Ah. Okay. All righty. I'm flat here, guys. I'm fucking flat here. I got nothing. Microsoft highs. That's a good call out here. Thanks for that. Check out the Microsoft here, guys. Would I buy it up here? No. Would I buy it with your money?
Little tiny Microsoft sweep, actually.
Yeah. Look at this NVIDIA here. Come back. You know. So you got the text kind of showing some leg. Would I buy them? Nope. I'll buy them with your money. Let me get your money.
We go partners.
You know, yeah, let's go halves on that shit. Let's go halves. Natalia, how we looking over there? It's just kind of dead.
IWM a little protections.
But they're getting me to short at the lows on SPY, and we're not going anywhere.
Yeah, I don't see any aggressive put sweeper activity either. Some ETF buying is probably the best looking put sweeper activity. There's not much in names. Microsoft, when do they report? Next week, right? Yeah, next week, the 24th.
Next week. And here
I'm
goes
sure
another
there could be some call buying in these names before earnings.
They did it again.
Let's see. Where are we here? Was the ES is up, what, 25, 24? And a put seller here? That could be bought, actually.
Yo, that Snapchat came all the way back. Whoa.
Did it? AMD got an opening bet November 3rd, 111s, covers earnings. The trannies showing some strength today for a change.
I bought some calls on SPY. Again, don't follow me. But this snap is interesting. I'm going to shoot 100 here again on the snap. So I got both sides of SPY going. I don't care which way we break, just fucking
We're calling
break.
for resolution to the UAW strike as you'd expect in a speech today.
A little more Bank of America protection for numbers.
Meh.
Bill Ford saying the supply base will start to collapse if the strike continues.
Most of the folks here in the steam room here are just saying kind of meh situation. I think everybody is on the same page. However, guys, just stay pendiente. Pendiente means like stay pending, you know? Just give it a bit. Just give it a bit. Give it a bit. All right, let's give this a shot. About 100 of the SPY calls. Let's see if we can actually move. Somehow I doubt it, but let's see if we can do it. I'll come back out at highs of the day, probably some of it. Schwab is at highs. Damn, I didn't dip by that. That was a decent dip buy. It's a decent dip buy.
Anti-VIX neutral.
There it is. There it is. There it is. Nice hit on the SPY calls. Let's cover some. See, guys, sometimes you just got to chill a little bit. It'll come to you. It will come to you. I got 50 left on the SPY calls.
Reminder, in about 15 minutes, we're going to see the Bank of Canada release their third quarter overall business outlook.
Do we care about that? I don't think we. I don't know.
No, they love Canada economic data for some reason. I don't know why.
All right, check out the Lululemon. Let's go back to the Lulu. With that SPY pop here, we made fresh highs on the Lulu. Dimitri, let me know when I'm covering this thing.
We've seen some strength today in shares of Prothena Corporation, PRTA, up about 15%. The strength being attributed to a report that they're looking at various options, including a potential sale.
Okay, we got some more upside on the SPY calls. Let me dump on the 25. All right, and then I'll hold the other 25 here.
Some more Microsoft October 340s.
Did that break out? It looks like it wants to. It fucking won't, though. Okay, program started on Friday at 4:35 and change. You know, so we'll see if they actually can push it up there. Somehow I doubt it. Somehow I doubt it. Looks like you got some meta calls here that just swept.
Yeah, some of the big guys seem to look some play.
But these metas are interesting because they hit 347.5 for a couple of weeks out. So that one's including earnings there.
INF and puts.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick.
Go ahead. Caterpillar, nice. Some more VIX selling into the picture here. Again, this is all off the VIX weakness, and they're using some of the big guys to play the momentum. Primarily Microsoft. And once again, not a whole lot of interest anywhere else. I mean, the only thing other than the big guys got VST.
U.S. equity futures, the S&P cash at 43.62 up 35 handles, despite yields holding near the highs of the session.
I got 200 shares filled at 413 on Lululemon.
GHC receiving FDA clearance for their Alia IGS Pulse.
Selling more Lulu calls, bro. I don't think you're off. I don't think you're off. But bro, Dimitri, you're the king. You and I are the king of coming into an idea early. You know what I mean? But that's what we do. We fish it out. You fish it out. That's what you're doing right now. So fish the motherfucker out, bro.
You got Google, some short-term action. October's. Goog, actually, without the L.
Is that for this week?
Yes, 143 calls, cheap.
Yep. Snapchat didn't end up going anywhere. Yeah, saying Microsoft the only mega cap above Friday highs. And again, we were looking at that Microsoft to see if it actually could break out. And Microsoft, I mean, shit, bro. That tape looks fucking good. It actually looks pretty fucking good. Wow. I did mess up by holding the 25 lot of the SPY puts because I'm still thinking that we just retrace all this shit, which is probably not the right play.
Ow. That's more VIX selling coming in.
Nice trade, Ben. Yep. Yeah, but you stayed in the pocket there. All right, I covered out of my short, my SPY calls. Dimitri is saying Lulu has big spreads except for the 420 calls, and those also have the highest IV, but the high open interest makes them vulnerable. Yeah, but you can see it's getting sloppy up here too. From a tape perspective, it's getting fucking sloppy up here. SPY still going. Hey, Johnson is saying this is all selling head.
Lows of the day down about
World War III didn't happen.
Stocks
Not a bad theory.
Gains here, new highs for the S&P minis at 43.9650.
Not a bad theory. I dumped half my Snapchat. I'm basically I'm flat more or less. The one good trade I had were the SPY calls, but I didn't capitalize as much as I could have. I was thinking about buying 500 of those. Couldn't do it.
That's a VFS.
Where are you guys gonna go? I'm debating on adding to my SPY puts, but tape-wise, this is not a short. Take a look at this Lulu here. There's blah. I did, however, get 200 shares more filled at 412 on the Lulu, so it was a good thing I put the size out there. I'm gonna put another 200 shares to get the fuck out of more. Even though in reality it's holding okay, all the market has to do is not fucking sell. May or may not happen. Snapchat looks terrible. EJ is saying we're getting a pullback on BA. Are we? Oh, look at that piece of shit. Let's cycle through some shit here, guys. SPY is almost back to the programs from the. We had 2 days in a row where it was just sell programs, and now we've covered it back. Natalia, después de ese día, esa acción y lo de viernes, I think this TT4 is still good, and we go back y volvemos a 440, 445. Uh-huh. All right, guys, we got our 10-minute mark here. And remember, we are going to move everything over to the live Steamroom. And this is all day action, if you guys don't know yet. So basically, we are talking about this place right here. This is our custom built platform for Sang Lucci Wall Street Jesus. This is where everybody lives. And we are here all day, every day. So you guys get us for free for about an hour.
Washington Post reporting the U.S. is set to ease sanctions on Venezuelan oil.
And then we move over here. Okay. And again, we keep going. We keep going all day. And these days, the afternoon has brought us even more action. You know, the afternoon is where some of the juice is. So you don't want to miss out. You don't want to miss out. There's a lot of information that we give inside the room, and this is stuff that you'll get access to once you become part of the crew. And once you're part of the crew, man, you're part of the crew. It's a special place. You learn a lot, as I'm sure you guys have learned a lot inside just this 1 hour. Um, Gregory Sang Lucci, why don't we have a full experience in the steam room? What do you mean? What full experience are you talking about? Oh, you're saying through the trial? Oh, Gregory. Oh, yeah, but you'll get it once you pay. Stop being a herb. Once the trial's over, then you're going to convert over, and then you'll have the full experience. You know what I'm saying?
Monster Beverage, November 52 and a halves. Looks like an earnings bet, but 59 cents. They paid 1,500 of them. MNST catching some play here.
Trader Ryan, I think if you catch yourself speaking like that and that kind of energy too, it also doesn't allow yourself to read cleanly, right? So I've been in those moments in time where you can't make shit and keep it, and it's fucking frustrating. And when you bring that energy, the frustration energy, to the market, it doesn't allow you to read things clean and properly. And I think anybody here who's been trading for a while can attest to that. And to get rid of it though, it's of course a much more easier said than done process. So I understand, bro. I understand. I do understand. And imagine being in a community where you can fucking talk to folks who are having the same issues, dealing with the same shit, and you're able to kind of overcome it together. So that's what we're all about at the Steam Room. You can start a trial for 2 weeks for $8. You can check your screen. Easy peasy. All right. So as we work our way out here, let's do a JMA. There's several ways. There are several ways. But again, I'm not your therapist. And if I went back in on that Snapchat, so I got another 200 of the Snapchat. I don't know why, but I still like it, even though it's a piece of shit. I think Dimitri here is talking about that Lulu here. Update on the Lulu. I only have 400 shares left. I think it's going to squeeze even more, though, because the tape is slowly, it's holding, and it's slowly just.
Was it up 10%? It's up like
I don't know.
10%, right?
Yeah, it looks like it. But I only got 400 shares left, so I really don't give a shit what this thing does.
Yeah.
SPY here still holding, so it still looks good. Yeah, Praveen, things like that, journaling, Tape is saying, guys, I understand this is not your style, but this is the end of the month where whales tank for a whole year. What does that mean, Tape Scraper? I mean, in your opinion, in how you read it. Nico, you got to be more specific than that, buddy. You got to spell it out for me. Did we have something on the Momo scanner today?
Well, yeah, got to be a couple names on there. No, a few.
Was there something on the Momo?
Let's see. You got, looks like from a distance here, Google, Meta, a few of them on the radar. I thought Microsoft would be on there. I don't know why it's not.
SPY still rolling up. So still looking good. Anyways, on the Momo scanner, this is the Momo scanner. You can see it on Wall Street Jesus' screen. This is one of the tools that you get access to when you're in the Steam Room. So basically, this does a lot of the filtering for you, and stuff that really has the momentum on it. Boom, we'll just flag it in here, and you can focus right in on those. So it also solves some of the guesswork.
More highs here.
Definitely solves some of the guesswork here for you. I should have never closed those SPYs out. New American here was like, yo, why would you even cover it? And there you go. Check out the Snapchat here. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot a little bit more. And then I think what I'm going to start doing, guys, is I'm going to start selling some puts here. You know, I'm going to start selling some fucking puts here. But you know, it's early in the day. It's early in the day. I still got 400 shares of the Lulu. You know, 3 minutes left, and we'll move over to the Steamroom again. You don't want to miss any of the action, so get your butt over there. Silver's here is calling some shit out on the SPX 43.72. Being the high end of the range. And I think that's probably coming up pretty closely, right? We're right here. We're literally right here. As far as the Lulu, I think I've made my money and I'm kind of happy with this. So I'm just going to hold a 200 lot here. So I'll sell another 200. Yeah, by the way, this SPY level here that we're looking at, and this is what our boy Silver's in the chat was saying. By the way, he's our resident SPX fucking wizard. We're basically here. So this is where the program started from Friday. You know, so it wouldn't be surprising to see some resistance here.
Treasury Secretary Yellen just saying that both the U.S. and EU are utterly committed to supporting the Ukraine.
Other than that, before we head out, any questions you guys have or anything?
You got some more VIX futures selling coming in. NVIDIA October 480s in the suite.
Wait, October 480s?
Yeah.
And that's for this week?
Yeah, about 40 grand.
Yo, these fat man names, they came back strong. You know what I'm saying? That Microsoft, they came back strong.
Yeah, the only put action I'm seeing out there, some Bank of America puts for earnings.
No, and that Meta,
mostly bullish.
Fucking Meta's back to 320 here. Look at the bullishness here on the fat man names, and of course, that's the most weighted here in the indexes. So there you go. Another screw job from Friday, where they kicked everybody in the ass. Comedy. Absolute comedy. All right, guys, we're going to move over. We're trading 436 already. Have a great session. Don't miss any of the action here. Come through and catch us in the Steamroom. We'll see you guys later.
Good luck the rest of the day, guys.